Hey friends, welcome to Silver in 7 Days, day 6. You guys are almost done. This is a home stretch, and this is where the magic starts happening. Today we get to talk about one of the most critical skill sets that you can have within network marketing, and that is follow-up. Follow-up is a huge piece of our business, and I want you guys to realize, something I said yesterday, and I want you guys to think about it. Follow-up separates the dreamers from the doers. The people that are just thinking about having success with Plexus and the people that are actually having success. Follow-up is, the fortune is absolutely in the follow-up. It is so critical for you to have success in this business. Did you know that most sales are actually made in the 5th to the 12th contact, not the 1st or 2nd, but most people give up after the 1st or 2nd contact. So I want you to think about that, the 5th through the 12th contact. If you haven't had somebody sign up on your team yet, and you haven't had a customer or an ambassador or anything like that, that doesn't mean that you're not going to, because we haven't had enough time to adequately follow up with them. But I'm going to teach you some really great tools today that will help you guys close some people out today, and will help you guys set the pace of your follow-up and set the pace of your business through your follow-up. So I want you guys to, every time that you follow up with somebody, or every time that you have a communication with somebody, I want you guys to set the next communication. So when you're checking in with them, when you're talking to them, I want you guys setting the next time that you're going to follow up. So I'll give you an example. If somebody says, hey, you know what, I'm going to think about it. I'm not sure what I want to do, but I'm going to think about it. I say back to them, no problem. I'll follow up with you tonight. One of the biggest fears within network marketing is the fear of bothering people. And a lot of that comes down to the reason, that's why, what it boils down to is that's why that people don't want to follow up, because they don't want to feel like they're bothering people. Let me tell you guys a few things. First of all, Plexus is at the top of our minds. It's something that we think about all the time. It's not something that our prospects are thinking about all the time. And let me tell you, we have something that could change their life. We hold the key to the answers. We hold the key to the answers for their future in health and happiness and everything. We have products that could fill in the gaps for them and change their lives. So we know we have this. We know they need it, but it's our job to get it into their hands. So it's our job to follow up with them and to remind them about it and to help them through the decision-making process. Think about it. This process, purchasing these products or signing up to be an ambassador, it's not a big decision, so don't make it one. This should be a very easy and timely process. You should be able to move your people through this process very quickly. But you set that tone, and you set that timeline by each time that they say, each time that they give you what feels like a brush off, each time they do that, just say, hey, no problem, I'll follow up with you tonight, or I'll follow up with you, give them a 12-hour window or a 6-hour window or something along those lines. You set that pace. So one of the things that's probably going to come up when you follow up with people is objections. And we talked about that a little bit before, but I want you guys to really think about this. Objections mean they're listening. Objections mean that they are actually engaging with you in this process and thinking about the products. Anytime you make a purchase, there's a conversation going on inside your head, like, should I do this? Should I not? What about this? What about that? If they're asking questions and they're providing objections, objections are not actually objections. They're not a, hey, no, I don't want this. Objections are merely a question that they need answered. It's a hesitation that they have, and it's natural. So I want you guys to use that and to respond to those objections in a positive way. I love using the feel, felt, found method. And what I mean by that, number one, you can look up all these videos for objections and handling objections and the feel, felt, found method on YouTube. Many people have covered it. But I love this method because it builds common ground with the person. It validates their concerns, but then it shows them why they're not really concerned, or it provides that answer to them. So what I mean by that is, when you're talking about the feel, felt, found method, say somebody brings up an objection to you in regard to pricing. Say, you know what, I kind of feel like these products are a little bit too expensive. I always say back to them, you know what, I felt the same way. But what I have found is that these products have actually changed my eating habits. They've changed my snacking habits. They've changed the medications that I need. They've changed the amount of times that we go through the drive-thru. And so while it may seem that they're a little bit expensive, they really are not. They cost less than your Red Bull habit a day or your Starbucks habit, and all that stuff is going to get cut out. They cost less than your snacking habit, and you can't put a price on your health. And not only that, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So just think about all those things. So I want you guys to really think about that feel, felt, found method. Let them know that you understand their concerns and validate their concerns. And let them know, yes, I used to feel that way too, but this is what I have found, and make it your own. Think about each time that you're going to respond to somebody. Maybe use your upline to say, hey, how should I respond to this objection? Learn how to handle those objections, because truly the objections are not the end. They really aren't. They actually are a good sign that the person is engaging with you and they're interested in what you have to say, and that they might be closer than you think to signing. Because if you can overcome those objections, you can get the person to sign up. So the fortune is absolutely in the follow-up, guys, but set the pace for the follow-up and set the next follow-up every single time. Every single time you talk to somebody, if they are not signing right then, you should be scheduling the next follow-up with them. Like, hey, I'll follow up with you in a couple hours, or I'll follow up, after you go look up what you just said you're going to look up, I'll follow up with you. So keep that conversation fluid, moving, lead them through that process, and lead them to the close, and lead them to the sign up. And don't make it a big deal. Make it, okay, sure, yeah, think about it, but I'm still following up with you. This alleviates any kind of concern of bothering them or anything like that. Remember, you guys, we are helping people. We are not hindering them. This is not something that they don't need. They just sometimes need to realize the need for it. They need to understand what we're trying to talk to them about. They need to understand these products. So I want you guys to continue on your personal development. Today, I want you to go and follow up with everybody that you have contacted so far in this challenge. And then I want you to contact 3 new people. I want you to have 3 conversations with people today, whether they're reaching out to you or you're reaching out to them. Have 3 conversations besides the follow-up, 3 new conversations. So we're following up with a lot of people today, you guys, but this is a huge, huge deal. You need to maintain your follow-ups and keep those follow-ups going to have success in Plexus. So yay, day 6 is upon us. Tomorrow is day 7, and we're going to be talking about all about closing the deal tomorrow. So yay, good luck.